And when it comes to embassy appointments, remember, if you are applying from Africa, I would suggest you, as an international student, your goal or your target should be a university which is affordable, especially if you are coming from a family which is not that well. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you to a university in the European Union. It is found in one of the common countries that you know. But remember, if you get a study visa to this particular country, it is going to be a D-type visa, a national visa called D-type. And with this visa, you can migrate to all the other members of the Schengen zone or the European Union. Now, if your goal is to look at a university in Europe with low tuition fee, then this video is for you to keep watching. If you are equally looking for a university that when you apply, get the admissions, accommodation is not going to be any issue to you, all right? That is to say, the university is going to give you a contract and say that they have accommodation for you to just move in and study, so that you present this to the embassy, then this university is for you. If you are equally looking for a university where the cost of living in terms of the cities is very affordable or cheap, then this university is for you. If you are equally looking for a university, in case you apply for the university, of course, get admissions, and you are given an admissions and asked to pay tuition fee, and at the end of the day, your visa is rejected, you can get your money back, then this university is for you. Now, I also want to draw your attention to the fact that most of the programs for bachelors and masters at this particular university will cost you just around 1,100 euros, which is equivalent to 690,000 CFA francs, and of course 522,000 Naira in Nigerian money. If you are watching me from Dubai, Nigeria, Cameroon, Africa, Ghana, Morocco, Kenya, or wheresoever, Asia, Pakistan, India, or where, you should understand that this is one of the cheapest schools you are going to find so far in Europe. And the name of the university I am talking about is called the University of Opole, and it is located in the city of Opole in Poland. Now, I want to draw your attention to the fact that it may look somehow difficult for you to get appointment at the level of the Polish embassy in Nigeria, but those who are located closer to South Africa, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, all right, Lesotho, and so many other countries, and those who are found in Europe or Asia or other countries, it is going to be very easy for them. For my friends in UAE, Dubai, you should try to book appointments early. In this particular university, if you are looking for programs that you can study, especially at bachelor's degree level in English language, like global philology or English philology, English in public communication, international business, global studies, then this is a university you should be looking at. And as I speak to you, admissions is going to start in this school on the 19th of April in most degree programs. So you should consider applying to this school as early as possible, and note that, don't forget the very first things I mentioned at the beginning of this video, especially when it comes to reimbursement of your tuition fee. Equally put at the back of your mind that you have to pay an application fee if you are applying to any program in this university, and it is equivalent to around 18 euros because it is 85 Polish zloty. All payments from application fee to tuition fee to any fee you are paying, you have to use a bank account. There is no online payment you can do. You have to copy your details, follow the instructions on the website. You go to a bank and you deposit the money. And note that payments can take up to 7 days to 2 weeks if you are paying from Africa. So I would suggest, if you have someone in Poland, let them pay for you so that it can be fast. Now, equally understand that not all the programs are the same tuition fee. Remember, I said you are just going to spend around 5,000 Polish zloty, which is equivalent to around 1,100 euros, 690,000 CFA francs for Cameroon money. Then there are other programs that will cost you 6,800 Polish zloty, which is equivalent to around maybe 1,200. But the minimum you are going to spend, or let me say it is the cheapest so far. There are other cheap options I'm going to be bringing in the days ahead. And when those videos are set, you are going to find them on this YouTube channel. If you are new, my name is Milton Fonkwa. Please click the subscribe button here. All right, subscribe below so that we can build the platform together. For those of you who are looking for master's degree programs at this particular university, the University of Opole in Poland, then you should be looking at sustainable development. You should be targeting English philology as well, teacher training program, Europa Masters, which is political science. You have intercultural communication, liberal arts, and of course, so many other degree programs. Now, this is one of the cheapest schools in Poland, like I said, in one of the affordable cities in Poland you can ever find. And remember, at the level of the embassy, when the embassy is looking at your documents, they have to consider accommodation as well. And when your accommodation does not show how much you are paying, and of course, the city or location in which it is, you would be rejected. But this university is going to provide all of that to you. So that is something you should pay attention to. Is that not good news? That is great news you have, and this is what you need to utilize. Now let's take a look at the application files. You already know the tuition fee, you already know the programs, of course, registration and everything. Now let's take a look at the requirements you need. As an applicant who is trying to apply for University of Opole in Poland, you have to understand that not all requirements or not all the programs will need the same requirements. These are the general requirements. And when you want to apply for this university, please pay attention to program-specific requirements when you click those particular degree programs. Remember, the city is cheap. Accommodation comes from the university, and the accommodation must carry the cost, the address, and of course, so many other details, and tuition fee will be refunded. I explained that already. Now, the first document you need or required documents you need before you start the application is your international passport, which is very important. Make sure your passport is at least 2 years before the expiring date in case you are applying for masters, and 3 years before the expiring date in case you are applying for bachelor's degree. Now, another aspect you should pay attention to is the visa documents, which include 1, your proof of funds. Remember, in so many instances, I have always said that provide an account with at least 6 million Naira in need, all right, or 6.5 million francs CFA before you start looking at Polish embassy. Now, there is one of the requirements which I found very interesting, and I want to mention it here. It is the medical insurance. If you check the university site, you will see that they need you to provide a medical insurance of at least 30,000 euros before you can get admissions. And in one of my videos about Luxembourg, I explained to you that policies in Europe in terms of insurance, it doesn't mean that you have to pay this 30,000 to an insurance company, because by the way, most of us, we cannot afford that. Therefore, there is a way you can pay. When you go to an insurance company, tell them that this is what I want to do with the insurance. I'm applying for degree programs in Poland, BSc, MSc, or which one. And they state on their website that insurance has to be 30,000 euros. The insurance company will now calculate the insurance and make sure your insurance is for 1 year. Make sure it is for 1 year, because your visa you are going to be applying for is for 1 year. Make sure your insurance is for 1 year, so that the insurance company will calculate how much they have to give you insurance for 1 day and produce the total amount for you. Do not worry about that. Just go to insurance company, AXA Insurance, Swiss Care. They have this total. I forgot how much Swiss Care charge per day, but every insurance company has at least, I think, 0.04 something they charge every individual day. So they are going to calculate times the number of days, 365 days in 1 year, and give you an insurance. Now, remember, your documents have to be legalized and certified. Certified and legalized. The documents you need are your high school certificates and, of course, your bachelor's degree certificates, which include your degree and the transcript. As soon as your admissions letter is in, remember I said the admissions begins on the 19th of April, which is maybe probably in 1 month's time, and you are going to apply. Remember, early application makes a lot of sense to the international office. And when it comes to embassy appointments, remember, if you are applying from Africa, I would suggest you go for other options in other European countries like Estonia, Czech Republic, Malta, maybe Austria, and so many other countries. In case you face visa issues or visa appointments, you could migrate or maybe check other European countries. All right, This is going to help you a lot. Now, continuing with the documents you need your secondary school certificates like I may explained before, or if you don't have them, you should provide your mature exam. All right, the mature exam is another exam that is written by people who did not finish high school, but they are equally working. Those from Ghana, I think they know about this. I don't know if it's in other countries, but I don't know if it's also in Cameroon. So you guys should know. It's not shouldn't be in my country, Cameroon. I don't think so. But some countries have that as well. And most of these European countries, they know about that. That is in case you are applying for Bachelors of Arts of any course, but Bachelors of Arts. Now, original Bachelors of Arts and of course, Masters of Arts diploma in case you want to apply for a master's degree program at the University of Opole in Poland. Now, all these documents have to be legalized. Like I told you, legalize your documents and make them authentic and real so that when you are going for any application, it shouldn't be complicated. Now, when you are submitting the online application, try to make sure that all your original certificates are published on this site or uploaded on this site. Don't upload legalized copies. Upload originals. Then when you are moving to Poland, you take the legalized copies with you. Okay. Then the other thing you need is certified translation of all your documents in case they are not in English language. You change all the documents to English, then you apply for the admissions. English language proficiency exam is very important, but I want to draw your attention to the fact that if you come from Nigeria, Ghana, or other countries that do not let's say speak English as their first language, it is highly advantageous for you to go into the program without the IELTS score. But those who are coming from countries like India, Pakistan, or other places like China, all right, Nepal, or maybe English is considered as a smaller minority of the people, then you have to show an English proficiency exam, either the TOEFL or IELTS. But in some cases, the university can still decide to give you an online interview. All right. So I hope you understand all these details. Then with the medical insurance of 30,000 euros, which I mentioned earlier on, remember the payments. All payments to university goes to that particular bank account. You are going to find the details on the website. And also understand that when it comes to payment, citizens of Nigeria, France, USA, and other countries, I think there are 5 or 6 countries, there is a particular bank account they are going to give to you. While other citizens of particular countries like maybe Ghana, Cameroon, or any other country, you can then ask the university to give you a bank account to deposit the money in there. I hope this video is going to help you. Then after your admissions letter, you now go for visa application. First, you confirm your position, you pay your tuition fee, then you book an appointment at the level of the embassy while looking at your medical insurance, your proof of funds, which is your bank statement, and so many other documents. After this, if you get the visa, you now migrate to Poland and start your academic year for 2023. This is the best news you can get. Remember, you need just 1,100 euros every semester and you are good to go. All right. I hope this video helps you till we meet again in another one.